Good morning. Welcome to Forex in Four. Today is Wednesday, September 14th, 2011. First, I'm going to start off by apologizing. I've had some tech issues this morning, so the video's a redo here of what we did earlier this morning, but we've actually got more information for you, so that's a good thing. Now, we've got the euro here. We're just looking at it, and it's been sort of trading in this range here. We're looking at a 30-minute chart, but we've got the daily pivot set up, and you can see that price action in Euro USD has been just kind of moving back and forth around the pivots. All right, we're just under this 137 level, around 136.5. Well, what's going on in the Eurozone? Well, the fears earlier this morning started to abate a little bit when they started talking about the potential for this euro bond, which is something that France and Germany have been against for a while, mostly Germany. But now there's a conference call due out this morning where they're going to come out and they're supposed to meet and say something, and people are hoping early on that this was going to be some sort of confirmation about the euro bond. Well, the conference call has already happened and nothing's really occurred, so you can see euros selling off just a little bit there. Now, not a lot of news from the data perspective overnight in the eurozone, so there really wasn't a whole heck of a lot going on, but industrial production did come in lower than expected. Okay, it came in 4.2%. They were expecting 4.6%. So we've got the euro, and right now it's really not about the data, it's about what's going on with the debt crisis. Just take a quick peek here at the pound. All right, pound versus dollar, and you can see action looks just the same, although the pound is actually trading below the pivot. Now, earlier this morning, they had better than expected jobless claims figures. So they were expecting there were going to be 35 new jobless. All right, there was only 20,000 new jobless, but it still highlights the fact that the economic picture over in the UK is sort of weak. So you can see that they're selling off, and basically we've got dollar strength happening. So you can see that gold's back. Gold is sort of starting to make its way down. We're around 18.25 there, and we're going to have oil as well. If you look at oil, oil is actually pulling back from that 90 handle as well. So we also have, in the U.S. we had advanced retail sales figures came out, and they came in worse than expected. They showed no change. We were expecting to see a 0.2% increase, and this is very troublesome because if you think about it, we just came through this September season, this back-to-school sales, right? So that's a time when people are supposed to be consuming more. When they send their kids back to school, they buy a lot of stuff for the school year. Well, if we didn't move the needle with back-to-school, that means that retail sales are actually worse, okay, than 0%, because all of the extra spending that went into back-to-school, all right, was only able to get us to 0%. So retail sales may be a lot weaker than we're thinking. Now, we're looking at the Aussie here. You can see Aussie's pulled back, and we just broke down through that 102 level. All right, it had been sitting up on its S2 support there. And basically, Aussie's trading with risk themes. Now, they had consumer confidence figures that came out much higher than expected, all right, beating last month's reading, although new housing starts are down 4.7%. But some might say that they've got a little bit of a housing bubble going on in Australia, so that may not be a horrible thing. I just want to take a quick peek at the Kiwi here. Let's look at the Kiwi. Kiwi is looking the same way, but it's doing a little bit better. All right, we're still up at that 82 level. Later today, the RBNZ is going to come out with their interest rate policy decision, and they're not expected to change from the 2.5% they have. So keep an eye out for the Kiwi. And then lastly, let's look at dollar CAD. Okay, we can look at the dollar versus loonie. All right, you can see yesterday we just eclipsed that parity level, then we pulled back, and now we're sitting up just above 99 cents. So despite, we have oil prices retreating, so the positive correlation is strengthening dollar a little bit versus loonie. It's likely we'll retest that one area, that parity level today, and also might as well look at dollar yen to see. Dollar yen back to 76.70 area. All right, got up over 77 and change last night. So a lot of risk still in the market. There's still no solutions. Market's waiting to hear what's going to happen. Here in the U.S., politics is picking up. The president's jobs bill is by and large being discredited by just about everyone. This is a disaster. So it looks like we're going to be in for some rough times ahead. So in any event, keep your eyes out for the risk. Watch the markets. Make sure you know what's happening, and keep the trading to the shorter term because we could see volatility on any sort of announcement. So that's what I've got for today, folks. Good trading to all.